Hi all, in today's video I'm going to walk you through the tools that I use when I'm building my watches. So I have broken them down in 4 categories: workbench, opticals, precision, and accessories. So let's go. So first one is a silicone mat. It's anti-static, it's essential, it's a tool that ensures that the watch components are not going to be in contact with a hard surface. This adjustable movement holder ensures that the case is going to be in a stable position so we can work on it. Movement holders. This one was 3D printed for an NH35. This other one is for an NH36, made out of brass, a little bit more sophisticated. From time to time, I 3D print the movement holders that I need in different sizes, just like this one for an 6497 and 6498 movements, which I use a lot on my channel. Please note how the movement base is airtight fit to the movement holder. This tool is essential in watchmaking. This is a watch case holder. I use it most of the time to open watches because it adapts itself to the shape of the case. You can also use it as a movement holder in case of emergency. If you don't have a movement holder, in any case, it provides good stability for you to work on it. This pad is an essential tool, especially when you're working on a movement that you already arm into the case. So it provides protection against abrasion and scratches. WATCHMAKER'S LUPE, essential, especially when you're working with micro parts or changing anything in the movement. Magnifying glasses. Personally, my favorite. I use it all the time to build my watches, whether I'm building a movement, working with micro parts, millimetrical screwdrivers, you name it. It gives you the full range of view. It comes with this set of glasses with different grades of magnification. Is my absolute favorite. By the way, I'm going to leave you the links to all these parts in the description. "30 times magnification loupe is one of the most essential tools in the watch trade, not because you use it for arming watches, but in the process of validating its authenticity and details. I use it because I also do watch trading, so it helps me check whether a watch is an illusion or actually is the real thing. Metal tweezers, I use it for precision work, manipulating, millimetrical screws. I do not recommend it for beginners to avoid scratches. These are WATCHMAKER'S screwdrivers. This is the typical set that you will get anywhere, Amazon, eBay, for a few bucks, but it's limited. It only brings maximum 5 pieces, so I use something else that I'm going to show you in the upcoming sections of the video. Plastic tweezers, I totally recommend them for beginners to avoid any kind of contact between metal parts or metal tools directly with the movement especially. So I use it all the time in my videos and it keeps the build clean and safe. Stem cutting tool. This tool opens and closes gradually, acting like a clamp that grabs the stem so we can cut it to size. And these are the stem cutting pliers that we use in combination with the tool that I showed you previously. If you do not have shaky hands and you have a good pulse, then you can use these hand pressers to fit the hands into the dial. These are my tools of choice, by the way. These are quite the opposite. These are hand removing tools. In combination with a piece of plastic, it provides a very safe environment to remove the hands movements. This tool comes by default with most watchmaking kits, and it helps you remove the hands with a little bit of pressure, as I'm demonstrating. Remember what I told you about the watchmaker's screwdrivers? Well, this is what I use. I use precision screwdrivers. These were originally built for working on electronic parts. It has a much bigger selection of sizes and screw heads. So this is my tool of choice. This is a bracelet pin remover. The mechanism is very simple. When you have a metal bracelet watch, it pushes the pin from one side and then it comes out of the other, so you can remove the whole link and adjust the size of the bracelet. This little hammer has a rubber end, so I use it to adjust the pins that I just removed with the previous tool. Air pump. You will see me using it all the time in my videos to remove any specks of dust or particles that might find their way into the watch. I call this tool a watch press because that's what it is. It basically ensures that the hands are fitted firmly onto the dial. I don't use it that much because, as I showed you before, I prefer to have the manual process with the other tools. Waterproof paste. This is what I use to lubricate the O-ring that goes on the back of the watch to make sure it's going to be waterproof and hermetically closed. Lubrication grease. I use it for the movement parts or the crown. Pliers, it's self-explanatory. I use it to manipulate small parts, cut, etc, etc, etc. Watch back pry opener. These are 3 different models. The one that I use the most is the last one because it reduces the risk of leaving any tracks or scratches on the back of the watch. These 2 blue that you just saw are the most commonly sold with watchmaker kits for beginners. Back closing tool. You will see me in all my videos using it in the last steps of the watch build. Essential to have the RODICO, this blue greenish dough that I use in all my videos to remove all the dust particles along with the air pump. Polywatch is this polishing cream that I use as part of the final steps in the process when I want to ensure there are no blemishes or scratches on the crystal. Mini files used for polishing the stem after cutting to fit the crown and dial fit. If you touch a watch movement with your bare fingers, grease or dusts on your fingers can severely damage a watch movement, so that's why I always use finger cuts. Spring bar tool is the one that is used to fit the spring bar that goes inside a watch strap to make it fit to the case. Watch back wrench, because well, that's what it is a wrench. It has 3 movable endings that you fit to the back of the watch, so you can pry the back watch easily and remove it. Dome. I use this dome to isolate the watch movement from any particles or any dust while I am working on other parts of the watch in my builds. This machine is really versatile. It works for polishing, carving, engraving, etching, cutting. It comes with a set of diamond heads and a lot of other accessories. This is a tungsten pen. I rarely use it in my videos, but I use it to make engravings of letters on the watch backs. And with this tool we finalize this video today. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like. If you like the video, leave me a comment in the comment box, and see you at the next build.